The Eastern Conference Semifinals. Game
1 of the Eastern Conference Semis. And we've got just enough time for
Jason Tatum already in.
All right, Allie, thanks. You look at the Pistons. Well, they've got to be happy with their postseason performance thus far. But the road only gets tougher from here.
It sure does. I mean, they're going to be working as the underdogs. But one way to flip that, win tonight and seize home.
Advantage. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. And for the Bulls, they've got Joel Embiid. Jaylen Brown is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. Booker against Tatum. Here's Duncan. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. He takes it in the air. That one no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's West. Now here's Brown. Brown, a screen on Booker. Here's Tatum. Rebound Detroit. James outside. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Antetokounmpo with it. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. Brown against James. And rejected. And they get it back. Here's West. The Bulls with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Booker. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Tatum with it. Booker defending. The layup off target.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Thomas. Outside Booker. From the high post. It doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Embiid. And here is Antetokounmpo. Booker defending. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Embiid.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Duncan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to West. And Booker pulls it down. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. James, left side. They set the pick. Here's Duncan. Back to James. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
He's one of those guys who is extra difficult to block out. When LeBron really wants a rebound, it's hard to beat him to the ball.
Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Embiid's shot is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's James. There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. You look at the Pistons, and you just wonder how exhausted they are at this stage, given how many games they've played in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a test of their endurance and their focus. I really look for their bench to play a big part in tonight's game if they're to win.
Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Local.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team, make some noise.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Malone.
Isaiah Thomas.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
To the inside. Green in the post. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Pistons ball.
The Pistons leading. Here's Nash. Pass to Towns. Here's Mourning. Green covering. Here's Mourning.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Now Tatum. Pass to Rodman to the right side. Six on the shot clock. Tatum with it. For 3. Rebounded by Mourning. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Nash. Oh, Green with a block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
Pass to Thomas. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Arenas. And here's Tatum. Here's Arenas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Malone. Over Towns. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pistons on top, leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here's the teardrop. Pass to West. Driving in. Misses again, now 0 for 3. And the Pistons shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And for Detroit. Now James. Now here's Booker. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Here's Rodman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
We're making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Duncan. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. James, right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
A foul won't scare King James off. He gets assertive and takes the shot.
Shooting for Detroit, LeBron James at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from James.
You love what LeBron James brings on the court, off the court, in the community. His contributions are always front and center.
Chicago trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, Brown. Embiid, a screen on Booker. Here's Brown. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by James. Pass to Nash. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's West. Here's Embiid. It's blocked. Brown against Booker. James outside. Shoots from 12. Rodman with a rebound.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's West. Detroit with a rebound. And here's James. He's got 6. Here's Nash. Pass to Olajuwon. James outside. Duncan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Brown against Booker. Here's West. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by West.
Totally uncontested, but it still took impressive balance and agility to hit it.
Here's Nash. Well, Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Chicago. And the switch here also for Detroit. Thomas is checked in. And there's James from the arc. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Got a hand on it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Piston substitution.
It's James on the wing. Shoots over Brown. And he can't bank that one in. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Green, a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Arenas. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
James, outside. Towns, a screen on Brown. James goes in. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Pass to Arenas. A minute 20 left in the second. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Chicago ball.
Here's Brown. 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Tatum passes to Green. 5 to shoot. The shot. And too long on the shot.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Towns, a screen on Tatum. A shot to stop the drought. And Towns with the lay-in. And the Pistons lead by 5.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Pass to Tatum. Green with a screen on Allen. Here's Tatum. Here's Malone, covered by Towns. Here's Arenas, launches a 3. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Towns. And here's Allen. It's James on the wing, defended by Brown. They get it back. Shot's good by James. James has got 8.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
Green for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
13.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Detroit Pistons.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Momentum up for grabs for this game 1 in the series. What's going through the mind of the players right now?
You want to come out and play your game every single possession. I know that's cliche, but you got to do it. Establish the flow. Let the people know how you want the rest of the series to go. Get it, flow, go.
Nice.
Love being on this show.
Nice. Game 1, you've always got to make some adjustments. It's kind of like a boxing match. That first round, you're not just coming out throwing haymakers.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
It's not easy to own a game through your work on the glass, but he's managed to do it thus far.
Chicago trailing here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Joel Embiid. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's West. Clock at 6. And there's the rejection.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Booker. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he's able to get it back. Well, Chicago's shooting only 27% for today's game. Here's West. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Brown. Booker against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Booker. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Brown. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. Booker against Tatum. Outside Booker. Here's Duncan. And the shot falls short that time. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to West. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. West misses.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Tatum against Booker. Here's Duncan. Here's Thomas. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Tatum. And there's the lob. Deflected. Here's Thomas. Here's Duncan. Chicago grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum against Booker. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's West. Back to Brown. And again, no good by Chicago. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. James up top. And it's blocked by Embiid. Over to the left wing. Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Tatum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Booker. James outside. Shoots over Brown. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside Tatum. Pass to West. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And down it goes. 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. The fourth spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thomas misses.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here's Malone. Blocked. And they get it back. Here's Arenas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Remains Chicago ball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker, driving inside, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's how you spring a man open. Beautiful pick. Took the defender out of the equation.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Here's Booker. It's a 6-point game. To the left side wing. Here's Thomas. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good.
First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Arenas. He's got 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. The 3. Rebounded by Mourning. The Pistons trailing. Here's Thomas. Now here's Booker. Rebounded by Green.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Pass to Arenas. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Outside Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 5 points.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Pass to Green. Shot's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
.24 seconds left in the third. And again, no good by Chicago. Well, the Pistons shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Mourning, to the wing on the left. Here's Thomas, Green covering. Olajuwon controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bulls out in front. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
We got to get back and play with a situation. Pass goes, we got to move with the pass. It doesn't matter, we got to scramble.
And that's Dwayne Casey stressing defense, a wise approach.
For sure. I mean, when it's this tight, defense can help push you over the top.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Setting the floor for Detroit.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's West, outside Tatum, from the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 3.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And he's going for the lob. Pass to Duncan. Here's Olajuwon, pounded by Tatum. Here's Olajuwon. Tatum pulls it in. Here's Embiid. This one for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now James. That's tipped. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Tatum. Here's West. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Now, here is James. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Will it go? Yep, that one's good.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. There's the block. James outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Thomas. Pounded by Tatum. Pass to Duncan. Over on Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Tatum with it. Going inside. And he makes it. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brown with it. Picked up by James. Tatum's shot is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Locables.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. he's had an answer for just about everyone.
I mean, he's the reason they're off to such a great start in the series. From the jump, he was fired up and ready to fight hard for the win. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. James outside. And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's West. Outside Tatum. Pass to West. And here's Embiid. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
2 minutes.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's West. Pass to Embiid. Shoots from the elbow. It's tipped. And he stays with it. Brown against James. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
LeBron James. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Jaylen Brown. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Brown. And the Pistons with possession here. A 12-point game. Pass to James. Here's Duncan.
Switch.
Now here's Booker. From behind the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Bulls.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And the shot goes in.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Draymond Green.
Here's Olajuwon. Rebounded by Green. Now Tatum. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And it always pace takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the cup. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Rose. Paul George is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Irving at shooting guard. And for the Bucks, Garnett out there with Anthony. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Thompson, and it's Russell. In at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at Boston. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank? They spent a lot of energy getting through the first-round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first 2 games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. But to be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
The 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Johnson, the pass to Anthony. About 1 minute into the first. And there's the drive. No good on that one.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
McGrady kicks to Rose. Pass to O'Neal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
O'Neal, just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
From 11 feet away, and the Bucks miss again.
And even though it didn't go down, it did some nice work to get that inside.
McGrady against Anthony. A shot by McGrady, no good. Bucks are gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Johnson. Outside Anthony. Driving inside. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Have a Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
Anthony against McGrady. Irving from long range. Garnett grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Hit with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end, polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
McGrady outside. Back to Irving. Pocket 6. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Connects from three-point range.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Floats it up for Rose. And stolen by Russell. And bobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's McGrady. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Russell. Griffin comes in for Kevin Garnett. Pierce is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Drexler in for Thompson. And then for Boston, Yao, he's checked in for Shaq. And it's Howard in for George. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Look at the Celtics. Well, they come into this series as the lower seed, Greg, but there are plenty of folks who give them a good chance to move on.
And if they're going to do that, they've got to grab one of these first 2 games. That would quickly turn this series on its ear and probably give them the upper hand. But lose here tonight, and they're going to feel some major pressure.
I'm sure as a player, as a lower-seeded team, you felt you had to get something early going in terms of a win.
No doubt. Listen, you want to get one of those first 2. You don't have to win the first one, but well, I tell you what, from a confidence standpoint, it goes a long way.
And the pass to Pierce. Drexler outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
There's the 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Passes it to Ewing. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Griffin a screen on Yao. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights when you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brook Lopez is checked in for Howard. And it's DeRozan in for Tracy McGrady. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rose with the ball. Patrick Ewing covering, and he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Irving misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Griffin a screen on Rose. Johnson dishes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Johnson for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. From the Eastern Conference semifinal. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Boston, we've got DeRozan. Derrick Rose is out there with Paul George. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Lopez in at the center position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Johnson against Rose. On the wing, Thompson. It's blocked by Shaq. They recover it. And it's Russell missing. Celtics trail by 14. Outside Rose. Outside George. Back to Rose. Kicks to O'Neal. George with the ball. Johnson with some nice D. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Celtics.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics, Tracy McGrady.
Here's Johnson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Anthony sets the pick for Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
McGrady outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
It's stolen by Anthony. And they're on the break. Pulls up. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Rose. McGrady outside. O'Neal a screen on Garnett. Shot clock at 6. McGrady against Garnett. And that one's good.
McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Garnett outside. Fires the 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Outside, George. Shaq with the screen. And George, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old
shooting for Boston.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And he's a star in this league. Paul George's desire to win a championship continues to drive him.
Howard's checked in for Shaq. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Celtics making a change here. Irving's checked in. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Garnett the pass to Russell. Johnson against Irving. Thompson up top. Shot clock at 5. Johnson outside. From the arc. And the Bucks miss again. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's DeRozan. Howard trying to free himself up. DeRozan's shot is off. Bucks leading by 14. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Drexler, he's checked in for Thompson. And a change for the Celtics. Yao checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Celtics trail by 14. Howard with a screen on Johnson. Pass to George. Yao with a screen on Garnett. Here's George, and Anthony sends it back.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Irving against Johnson. McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. McGrady's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate. That's a direct dime.
Johnson kicks to Garnett. Yao with the block. And he's able to get it back. George looking around. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra for him.
13 feet away. Anthony can't hit. Celtics trail by 11. Outside, George. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Drexler defending. Yao with a screen on Drexler. Right at the free throw line. Unable to get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson against Howard. Back to Anthony. Rebound by Yao Ming.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Outside Irving. Shoots it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime.
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get, because we all know scoring on the break is...
Seeing how things are momentum up for grabs for this game one in the series. What's going through the mind of the players right now?
You want to...
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Russell is out there with Garnett. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. Bucks leading by 11. Now the pass to Garnett. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
George against Johnson. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Garnett. And the shot goes in. Garnett's got 8 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Here's Irving. Shaq with a screen on Johnson. Irving attacking, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Let's see it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Paul Pierce has checked in for the Bucks. Boston also with the sub. DeRozan's checked in. Rose passes to George. Celtics passing it around. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Johnson kicks to Anthony. Pass to Russell. On the wing, Johnson. Anthony down low. DeRozan defending. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. The pass to Anthony. Stolen by O'Neal. Rose surveying the D. Feeds it to George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Anthony. Brook Lopez is checked in for Boston. Russell is screen on Rose. Passes it to Russell. Shoots over Shaq. That misses off the backboard.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Rose against Johnson. Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. He gets that one. Griffin's got his second bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Here's the pass to Thompson. Griffin kicks to Pierce. Russell feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now the defense is in overdrive.
Ewing's checked in for Milwaukee. Drexler comes in for Magic Johnson. And then for Boston. Yao, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Lopez. Back to Rose. Oh, the lob to Irving.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Derrick Rose.
1:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Thompson outside. Outside Griffin. There's the pass to Ewing. Shot on the wing. Rebound Boston. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
And Rose throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Passes it to Drexler. Drexler drawing the double team. Irvin sets the screen for Thompson. Over Rose. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics trail by 13. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Yao. McGrady's got 12 points in the game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Thompson against Rose. And Thompson kicks to Pierce. Out left to the wing. Ewing inside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lines. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got O'Neal. Tracy McGrady is out there with Rose. Then there's Howard. And it's George in its small forward.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And he can't hit the second. And Milwaukee has possession. Outside Anthony. Over George. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
He kicks it to Rose. Pass to O'Neal. Over Anthony. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from O'Neal.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Kicks it to Carmelo. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Here's Anthony. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Down low. Howard dishes to George. Anthony against McGrady. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. Outside Anthony. From deep. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, not afraid to pull the trigger from deep that time for 3.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. And taken away by Magic. Thompson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And Thompson kicks to Johnson. The dish to Garnett. On the wing, Thompson. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Outside, George launches a 3, hits it from 3-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
T-shirt time! Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Irving's checked in for the Celtics. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Anthony finds Johnson. Now here's Thompson. Over Irving. Nice shot by Thompson. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And Thompson, a guy who has size and has strength, has taken shots like that before.
McGrady outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. A rebound by the Bucks. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A pass to Carmelo. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Irving. There's the feed to Rose. O'Neal trying to break free. Rose. Good.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Bucks leading by 13. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. McGrady passes to Irving. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes to Russell. And here's Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Garnett's got 11 points here in just the second half.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Bucks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Rose passes to Howard. Back to Rose. Outside Irving. Good on the triple.
It takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bucks lead by 16.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Irving kicks to Howard. Clock at 6.
Howard.
Rose against Johnson. Ewing gets the rebound. On offense, here are the Bucks. Johnson, the pass to Ewing. Back to Johnson. Dishes it to Drexler. And it's Pierce in the corner. Pass to Ewing. Rose against Johnson. From downtown. DeRozan with the rebound. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Rose. From 10 feet out, and he gets the bucket.
Great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.